All right, my people, on our day this morning, happy Sunday to every one of you right there. It's still about the situation of particular concern. Donald Trump declaring Nigeria a country of particular concern. I know say when this kind of words come, not everybody do ever hear them before. You understand? A lot of us have learned deeper concerning this particular word, including myself. Nobody to know everything like that. You know, say the continuous killings of the Christians in Nigeria have been going on for a long time. It started, if I'm not mistaken, it started during the time of Buhari's regime. Now, it can't sweep enter Tinubu's regime. A lot of Christians have been massacred. They have been bullied. A lot have happened to Christians across Nigeria. You know, I know, we know. Now, the thing don't escalate. How Trump don't authorize his own people now? May they prepare for war. My people not be smart, you know. May they sharpen their tools. You don't know what to be tools. Go check dictionary. May they set to take over and rescue Nigerians, most especially the Christians inside Nigeria. My people, I would like you to watch these old videos and combine together. This is NAIJA Watch Media. Join us every day, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's continue to talk about the things that's affecting you and I. Guys, let's take this together.
President Trump is threatening to go to war on Nigeria a day after designating the West African nation a country of particular concern over the killings of thousands of Christians there. Stephanie Bennett is live in London with more on this. Stephanie.
Hey, John. Yeah, the president has been very vocal in the last 24 hours on Truth Social. I want to read you just a couple excerpts of one that came out 5 minutes ago. The president said, quote, if the Nigerian government continues to allow the killings of Christians, the USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria and may very well go into that now, quote, disgraced country, guns a-blazing, he says. He is then hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. And he also says in that post, warning the Nigeria government better move fast. Now, yesterday, the president posted also on Truth Social announcing that he was going to put this country as a country of particular concern, saying something must be done. He's now asking Congressman Riley Moore, Chairman Tom Cole, and the House Appropriations Committee to look into it and to report back.
I think this is going to make a huge difference, and we're going to get right to work on this and get to the bottom of what's happening and give President Trump a full menu of options that we can use to try to stop these killings.
Yeah, and Moore says there's about 15 possible options, including suspension of security assistance and targeted sanctions. Nigeria is, of course, considered one of the most dangerous places in the world to be a Christian, according to the well-regulated Open Doors International Group. Over the years, thousands of Christians have been killed in churches, schools, and entire villages have been burned. Some even brand it a genocide. The Nigerian government vowed today to keep fighting violent extremism and said it hoped Washington would remain a close ally. But some analysts blame the country's inability to protect its citizens over that wide spectrum of armed groups that operate across the country, including Boko Haram.
I think fundamentally Nigeria is a failed state. The corruption is simply out of control. So are the kinds of resources that should be there. It is a major exporter of oil, so it should be a rich country, but a lot of it gets diverted through corruption. So they don't have the resources in order to provide their security forces what they need in order to fight back.
And in order to combat this issue, earlier this year, Washington approved $346 million in arms for Nigeria. Back to you, John.
All right.
So Trump says that he might go into Nigeria. Guns are blazing to wipe out terrorists and save Christians. And I see that some Nigerians are celebrating. I know that a lot of Nigerians are in love with Trump. And in fact, many of them are saying that this doesn't mean that he wants to invade Nigeria, that he will just be quick and sweet. Because of the way he puts it in his tweet, he wrote in there that he's instructing the Department of War to prepare for action. He said it will be quick, it will be swift, it will be sweet. Personally, I am hoping that he doesn't follow suit. I'm really hoping that he won't actually do it. Let's hope so. Of course, I'm in support of stopping all aid. Like, Seriously, why are we still collecting aid at this age? But history shows that help by invasion often makes things worse, not better. In 2001, when the US wanted to invade Afghanistan, they said at that time that it would be a quick, decisive military action to topple the Taliban and dismantle Al-Qaeda. It ended up being 2 decades of war with more than 200,000 people killed. When the US invaded Iraq to topple Saddam Hussein, they said that it would be a quick operation. They said it would be quick. Only for state institutions to collapse, huge civilian casualties, and years of insurgency. The death toll from that is estimated to be 150,000. And then the power vacuum created the condition for new terrorist groups to grow. That's how ISIS started. In Libya, when the US removed Gaddafi, there was no more stable government. Libya fractured into rival militias and became a hub for smuggling and violence. Even the Somalia mission in the 90s, when the US went there, they called it Operation Restore Hope. It started out as a humanitarian mission to provide famine relief amid a civil war. In fact, they said it would take 30 to 45 minutes. But guys, it soon evolved into a more aggressive state building and counterterrorism effort, which eventually led to the disastrous Battle of Mogadishu in October of 1993. And the thing is, guys, Nigeria has a lot of natural resources. We have oil, we have gold, we have a lot of things that some people want. I'm just saying, personally, I believe that nobody knows your house like you do. And so I think that the best solution is for the Nigerian government itself to take care of business and tackle insecurity. We've been shouting about this now for God knows how long. It's more than a decade that we've been talking about insecurity in Nigeria. We are the ones that know the sponsors, the people that are financing these operations. That is where to start. Because if we really want to take care of the bandits, if we want to take care of the armed Fulani herdsmen, if we want to take care of Boko Haram or the kidnappers, all these groups, especially in northern Nigeria, we can do it. We can. It's just a matter of, do we want to? Because I don't understand. Why wait for Trump to... I'm tired.
Many of you may have seen the trending developing story from the office of the President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald J. Trump, having designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern, CPC title. Donald Trump went further in the later hours of yesterday to release another threat or warning to the government of Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the APC government, that if the federal government of Nigeria continue to allow bandits, terrorists, and all associated crime name you know in the Nigeria of today to continue to kill Christians in Nigeria, that the government of the United States of America will immediately stop all the aids and assistance they've been rendering or giving to Nigeria at large, and that they will also further come into Nigeria as a matter of urgency to wipe out the Islamic terrorists that have been laying mayhem on Nigeria and Nigerian Christians. And this takes me to one of the cardinal statements of the president of Russia, Mr. Vladimir Putin, where he maintained that forgiving terrorists is God's job. Say not God, now they forgive terrorists. Say, but his own job, not to send the terrorists to God. Maybe now waiting Donald Trump will go do for Nigeria and be that. To carry terrorists, go give God. Say, God, oh yeah, I don't bring them. It is now your job to forgive them or not to forgive them. Having established that, Mr. Donald J. Trump went further to inform the Department of War to prepare for possible military action in Nigeria. He maintained that if they must attack, that it will be fast, vicious, and sweet. Just like the terrorist thugs attacks our cherished Christians. You know, the only thing will pay me for this news why they read, or for this warning that was rolled out by Donald J. Trump, is the insult. You know, the President of the United States of America called Nigeria a disgraced country. I mean, it pained me as a patriotic Nigeria. But what would be more painful than the disgrace that the APC government has brought to this country? Right from the regime of President Muhammadu Buhari late till date.
About time a world leader decides to step up against the slaughter of Christians in Nigeria. Over 100,000 Christians had been killed in 16 years, and Trump said he would take military action if the government doesn't do anything about it. This is what he said exactly. He said if the Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians, the USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria and may very well go into that now disgraced country guns a-blazing to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities. I am hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet, just like the terrorist thugs attacked our cherished Christians. Warning, the Nigerian government better move fast. And I completely agree with this, because this is a literal genocide taking place against Christians by Islamic extremists. All over the world, Christians are being persecuted, Christians are being attacked, but anytime something happens against a Christian, no one bats an eye against it. But the second it happens against another religion or a specific people group, everyone will go completely crazy. The Bible says, if the world hates you, just know that it hated Jesus first, but have no fear because Jesus overcame the world. If you're praying for the Nigerians, comment, I'm praying.
We have breaking news at this hour. Donald Trump has ordered the Department of Defense to prepare for war in Nigeria, saying that the United States may soon go in, quote, guns a-blazing. Donald Trump has been very upset about anti-Christian bias in Nigeria. In a new Truth Social post, Trump writes that he has ordered his Department of Defense to prepare for action in Nigeria. If the Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians, the United States of America will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria and may very well go into that now disgraced country guns a-blazing. I'm hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. Warning, the Nigerian government better move fast. So we may have possible war in the southern Caribbean, in Venezuela, along with possible war now in Africa. I will continue to provide you updates every step of the way, so make sure to subscribe to my Substack link in bio to support my work. Follow along for more. And let me just tell you something. The anti-war president is about to start not one, but two wars with the United States military involved.
Breaking news, guys. It looks like the US might be heading towards another war, and this time it's with Nigeria. Trump just made a wild statement that's shaking things up. So a few minutes ago, Trump posted on Truth Social stating, if the Nigerian government continues to allow the killings of the Christians, the USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria and may very well go into that now disgraced country, guns blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities. I am hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. For prepare war, he's saying. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet. Oh man, just like the terrorist thugs attack our cherished Christians. Warning, the Nigerian government better move fast, he said. He posted on Truth Social. This is one of the Trump's strongest warning yet. Nigeria has faced years of attacks on Christian communities, and Trump's basically saying, fix it or America's stepping in. If this escalates, it could mean sanctions or even military involvement, guys, and it's coming fast. So, is Trump right to threaten military actions to protect Christians, or is it just going too far? Let me know your thoughts in the comment sections below, guys, and follow for updates if this turns into something.
2, 3. Thank you, President Trump! Yeah! You did it! Put it in you. Control CPC. Yes. Yes. Make it happen. The best president in the whole wide world. Yes. God bless you, Trump. God bless you, Trump. Good. More to come. More to come. Yes.
حروف الشعر جاءتنا وقد حملت تباشيرا فأنوار الهدى ضاءت بليل كان ديجورا تزينه تلاوات تزيد طريقنا نورا بتحقيق وإتقان نحبر فيه تحبيرا رب النشأ من صغر لنترك فيه تأثيرا كتاب الله ترياق يزيد القلب تبصيرا حروف الشعر جاءتنا وقد حملت تباشيرا فأنوار الهدى ضاءت بليل كان ديجورا. تمسك بالذي أوحي من الرحمن مسطورا، فكم في آيه عبر إذا ما رمت تفسيرا. فقارئ